Iraqi Dinar Guru Opinions, the 12th of May 2025. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. The 12th of May 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU article. The Abu Dhabi Securities Exchange, ADX, the UAE's largest financial market, has signed an agreement with the Iraq Stock Exchange and the Iraqi Securities Commission, ISC, paving the way for Iraq to join the regional digital trading platform, to battle. As you can see, the arrangements being made for the digital Iraq are more far-ranging than you may have thought. There is much work to be done yet, as many dozens of infrastructure projects and housing projects continue to be added to the agenda weekly. The Iraq stock market did very well in the past year, with many yields over 100%. There are no discussions of the RV/RE by any credible source to be found anywhere. The 12th of May 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Al-Nusayri. Our dinar continues to recover until it reaches the official price. Quote, Economic and banking advisor Samir Al-Nusayri confirmed on Sunday that the Iraqi dinar has been gradually recovering for several weeks due to internal and external reasons that have directly impacted controlling fluctuations in the US dollar exchange rate. Regardless of the many reasons that led to its decline and its reaching 10 cents, after the difference between the official and parallel rates had been 20 cents for a long period, Al-Nusayri bet on the Iraqi dinar's continued recovery through 2025. The 12th of May 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. The parallel market is a big thing in the news because the street parallel market is an illegal market. They're talking about getting the parallel market on par with the official exchange rate or really close. I think that's what's taking place. The 12th of May 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26, Iraq Boots on the Ground report, Firefly. Saleh on TV now again. He's saying on TV CBI efforts have made the gap close between the official rate and the black market. They're talking about how good the CBI has done. Frank, there sure is a lot of activity going on with your Azraflak phase. This education all campaign is amazing. I love the fact that Nazari came out and bragged about the CBI and how the CBI has lowered the exchange rate of the American dollar inside of Iraq, praising the CBI because they closed the gap between the black market and the official CBI exchange rate. The 11th of May 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. The pilgrimage that is happening right now in the Middle East inside of Iraq. I want you to know that this selling of this money has nothing to do with what we are studying. They're talking about selling money and converting it to another currency internally for the citizens of Iraq. They're not talking about that currency being moved on Forex on an international level, which a lot of you got confused about. The 11th of May 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. If Iraq is going to be international, they're going to have to be in compliance. One of their compliances is to have an internationally acceptable exchange rate. They don't have that yet, but they are going to have one. The 11th of May 2025 Newshound Guru Claire article. Cooperation between Iraq and the International Monetary Fund. Quote, Iraq and the International Monetary Fund agreed to strengthen relations with foreign correspondent banks in the field of foreign trade financing. An agreement was reached to support the use of the Iraqi dinar in economic transactions to maintain the stability of the local currency. The 11th of May 2025 Intel, Newshound Guru Mark Z, via PDK. Question. Do you think we won't go until June? Mark Z. I don't think so, but nobody knows the exact timing. There sure is a lot happening right now though. The 11th of May 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26. If that is true, Iran gives up nuclear weapons ambitions, then this trip that our president is doing, there's a very good chance he might talk about Iraq, because if he tells the world that Iran is willing to do a deal now with their nuclear proliferation, we're, Iran, going to make money instead. Well, then they're going to make money with Iraq. And you don't make money at 1310, do you, Mr. President? No, we do it with a new exchange rate. The 11th of May 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru FNULNU. The most recent annual reports show clearly that Iraq already has a rear, and that is 1,300 Iraqi dinars to $1 USD. If Vietnam can be internationally accepted and Forex traded at 25,575 Vietnamese dongs to $1 USD, then the IQD can do the same with 1,300 Iraqi dinars to $1 USD. Why they haven't has nothing to do with their ability to do so, but rather, the desire to do so. All events do not lead to the RV. At a time when the IMF and World Bank is under fire for going off mission, the global, geopolitical condition is not conducive to a RV at this time. The currency is internationally compliant. The 11th of May 2025 Newshound Guru Pompey Peter. What we know is the budget hasn't been activated. We also on Saturday the 17th. In Baghdad Sadani heads up the Arab Summit, 29 countries of the Arab League. I think Big Don is going to be there as well. That's the word on the street. The 11th of May 2025 Newshound Guru Militiaman. This is an event that's going to be historic. Investors put their money where their mouth is. $88 billion invested in Iraq in 2023-24. There's an estimated $400 to $500 billion more on the way. That's massive. $500 billion is huge. Why? Iraq told us they have $16 trillion worth of rare earth. And that doesn't even include the taxes and tariffs at the borders. The list goes on and on. To think there's not going to be an adjustment so Iraq can enter and be integrated into the international financial system is flat out silly. But there's still a lot of people that believe that. That's okay, it's not meant for everybody. The 11th of May 2025 Intel Guru Frank 26 article. The central bank's trilogy curbs the parallel market. The dollar drops to a historic low for the first time since 2022. That is monstrous. It's powerful. It's what we've been looking for. The closing of the gap between the black market and the official rate. This is what we seek. This is what we have. Why do you think Trump is going? The 11th of May 2025 Intel Guru Bruce, via Wiser now, rates have been solid on the screens. And I think that we are in a good position now. Excited about it going finally, because it looks like everything is really complete, appears to be done. The 11th of May 2025 Newshound, Intel Guru MNT GOAT. I believe the pivot point for us investors is all riding on the Iranian talks. Not a single event but a pivot point. What will come of Iran is also part of the fate of Iraq. We can also see now the parallel market is all about to be fully broken. And the dinar is rising every day. Remember also that these correspondent banks for the remaining 5% of the foreign transactions is slowly being implemented, with a completion target by June. Not starting in June. So, now we gradually hear about the decline of the dollar and rise of the dinar. This is a target for the CBI. Listen to the full version on the official dinarreport.com website and become our supporter on Patreon. Source: IraqiDinarChat.net